Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oma. Today, I'm really excited about this particular one. This particular one is about podcast. I should tell you my story when it comes to podcast. I've always wanted to be a radio presenter because I just felt that I have a voice for radio. Unfortunately for me, I never got around to it. I actually did an online radio thing for a while, but it was over before I knew it. And I miss it. I now got introduced to podcasting in 2014. And that was when I really understood the art of podcasting and sharing my voice and content with the world. So this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to create podcast videos straight from your mobile phones for free using two of my most favorite apps now. These apps are really free and they're cool. I'm going to be sharing these apps with you. I'm just teaching you guys how to create a podcast on your mobile device. However, I may give you a tip if you want to use your laptop to create your own podcast. But now I'm really excited about using your mobile phone. Start creating content, whether it is blogging, whether it is podcasting, whether it is video content, whatever it is. Start with what you have. Start with your mobile phone. It is so easy to use. It is convenient. It is just plug and play, practically plug and play. You just say what you want to say, blah 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 blah. My name is this, that, I do the that, and I want to share with the world. So it's really easy. I love to create content on my mobile phone. Anything that's going to make creating content on mobile phone easy, I am such a huge supporter of it. No offense. Now let's get started on how to start your podcasting journey straight from your mobile phone. My name is Oma, and as usual, let's begin.
When the beat drop, I'ma give it straight to him like, give it to him, give it to him, give it to him.
Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to start a podcast from your mobile phone. Some of my preferred softwares to use are just two. There's Spreaker Studio and of course Anchor. I'm going to be moving on to my mobile devices to show you guys how to use these two devices.
First off, you're starting with Spreaker Studio. So what you want to do is to go to the Google Play Store and type Spreaker Studio in the search bar. When it comes up, you click on it. Like this is the Spreaker Studio page. You can download it. I already have it downloaded, so I'll just go ahead and open it up. So this is the first page that comes when you land. So at this place, you can just set up your account, go to your profile, set up your profile, your account, what you want your podcast to be about. Then you can get started. This is the Create Studio where you can actually start creating your podcast from. Draft, this is podcast that I've created that never went out. Then podcast, things are already created that have been published. Yeah. Then your statistics, who's listening to you, where they're listening to you from. And basically, let's just go ahead and start creating. So before you start, you can just look at everything. The mic is currently off. You can see the effects that are available for the free version. If you want more effects, then you need to sign up or upgrade your plan to a more premium platform. Chat is basically for broadcasting live. So you can turn your mic off and on and just, increase or reduce the volume bar. Then when you want to start recording, just hit the record button straight from there and you can begin. To pause a recording, just click the pause button and it pauses, or click the white button for it to stop. And that's it. You've created your own podcast straight from the Spreaker Studio app. Another great thing I love about Spreaker Studio is because you can add songs. You can be like your own radio DJ or your own, musical DJ, where you have a range of songs that you want to share with your listeners, but then again, ensure that you don't use copyrighted songs, because if you're going to be sharing them on YouTube, they will be flagged for copyright claims. So that way, you want to avoid that. But out of everything, it's a great platform and a great software to use. It also has a desktop version, so if you want to create on desktop, you're free to do that.
Hello guys, and welcome to my podcast. My name is Oma. On today's show, I'm going to be giving you step-by-step tips on how to start, create, and begin your podcast journey using the Spreaker Studio app. Ensure you like, subscribe, and share, because there's definitely somebody in your circle who needs this. I'll be going for a quick break, and when I come back, I'll be showing and expressing and giving you all my quick tips and nuggets on how to start your own podcast journey. Stay there, don't go nowhere. Yes guys, I'm back. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope this podcast was as valuable to you as it was to me sharing it. Ensure you like, subscribe, and definitely come back for more next week, where I'll be sharing more tips on how to start your podcast journey. Till I come your way again, my name is and definitely stay beautiful. Bye.
Spreaker Studio is great because you can create a podcast straight from the app and the software itself, add sound bites and everything, but you are just limited to 15 minutes, especially if you are using the free version. If you want to enter into Pro to have like a more extensive use of some of their sound effects or the length of your content, then you need to pay for the Pro version. If you want to use the free version, then it's just 15 minutes. I particularly love Spreaker Studio. One of the biggest thing that I love Spreaker Studio for is, after creating your podcast, you can share on all social media platforms, even YouTube. So you can be doing two contents at once. That means you can be distributing content in several places, even YouTube. You don't even need to show your face. Just say what you want to say and say, hello guys, and welcome to my podcast. My name is Amma. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to create your own podcast journey. And these are my few tips. And add a soundbite, add a song or two. Ensure that the song that you're adding have zero copyright claim, because if they have copyright claim, you will not be able to monetize them. Or for some extensive music files, you will not be able to use those files. Those videos will be deleted straight from your YouTube. So you don't want to have or use any music or content that has a copyright claim. Okay, I particularly love, if you go to my YouTube channel, I'm going to leave a link. You will see a link to one of the videos that I created using Spreaker Studio. I think I did that in 2017 or 2016 thereabout. It is so great, guys. Spreaker Studio is one of my personal favorites. The only peeve I have about it is the fact that it's just 15 minutes. And I love to talk, and I just feel that 15 minutes is just enough for me to say what I want to say. However, if you want to use Spreaker Studio and expand your podcasting journey, you can definitely pay for the Pro version, and you can, have a more extensive use of their sound effects and definitely more time to say everything to say heart's desire right there on the Spreaker Studio. My second personal favorite, guys, has to be definitely Anchor. Anchor is my heart and soul. Till today, I still use Anchor.
So instead of with Anchor, we're just going to head on to the Play Store and type Anchor. We have Anchor just there, so we're going to so if you don't have it, you can install it. I already have it, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. This is one of my personal favorites, and I love Anchor so much. It is so easy to use, and it is also from Spotify. So Spotify owns Anchor. That's why it is easy to share. You can basically use music from your Spotify account and use it for your Anchor. So this is the first page that you land onto when you open your Anchor. Here you can discover podcasts from various people. You can even see videos, or rather podcasts, on how to create your own podcast right there on Anchor. Making your podcast, there are several podcasts giving you step-by-step details on how to start your own podcast journey right there in the Anchor Studio app. So you want to just start right there and just enjoy it. So you can see several other people creating podcasts that they are sharing with their circles and getting their information out and just sharing their own particular experiences or interests with the world. This is my current page. I am not so active on Anchor, but yeah, this is my current page. These are several podcasts that I've already created using the Anchor app. So you can use voice messages where your audiences can send you voice notes. Then record, where you can just go ahead and record what you want. Library is a list of things that you've already published, either published or created. Then we have interludes, things that music that you want to use and start your podcast, or intermissions, just free music that you can use. This app is totally free. You can use it as you like. There is such a range of music, from sound effects. It's incredible. It's crazy. I am such an addict and a huge fan of Anchor. Anchor is basically like the YouTube of videos, but in Anchor's case, it's mostly like the YouTube for audio. So it is a great resource tool for any podcaster to have their channel or their beginner art right there. So you can just start recording immediately from the app. When you finish that, you can just find music that you like or you want to feature in your song right there on the podcast, on the app. You have background music, from beats background to something calm, whatever genre that you're trying to use, or whatever feel or vibe that you want to communicate with your podcast. There is a sound effects that can help you leverage that particular platform to suit what you want to create with your podcast. Even right from the app, you can also edit podcasts. You can do edits, you can rename your podcast, and you can even export them and share them to several social media platforms. Anchor is one of the best, if not the best, podcast creator apps and tools out there that are free to use, and I implore anybody who wants to start a podcast to open one today.
The beauty about Anchor is that just by sharing your video, or rather your podcast, your voice file, you can access your Anchor on any platform. I don't use any Apple product, but most of my listeners have an Apple product. That means they are listening to me on Apple Play. Who knew, I have like 2 listeners, so yeah, I think I'm a star. 2 people listen to me, and I'm happy about that. I eventually want to, to grow my base, but haven't fully formed what I want to use my podcasting for. So if you want to start, I'll definitely say start with either of those 2. Anchor for me is my I love Anchor, so I don't even know which I love more, but definitely Anchor. The reason why I love Anchor is because of its extensive use. You can do and undo with Anchor, and it is totally free. It's free to use, so you can use Anchor to start your podcast journey. It is free to use, and your file would be seen on every podcasting tool and software in the world. You can access your files on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere there's anywhere, like literally anywhere there is. People are having a podcast celebration, or you can access podcast files, your file will be there. So Anchor helps you to distribute your products and services, so your voice or your podcast, to any channel across the world on any platform, free. You want people to have more access to you, you want people to see you more, you want people to reach you, know who you are. Then Anchor is for you. You're going to have your podcast everywhere just by opening your phone, saying what you want to say. You can use music from your phone library or from Spotify, but you definitely need to have a Spotify account for you to use that. Ensure again that you're not using Ensure that you're not using copyrighted files because it's so wrong and you'll be flagged for it, especially if your podcast is distributed to certain areas. You will be flagged for it. Podcast, guys, start a podcast. Don't let anything hold you back. And podcasting is for people who are really, really not sure or not comfortable with showing their face or having people see them, or they're just too shy, but they have something to share with the world. And by using their voice as an instrument of information, which is great, podcasting gives you that levity to really, really show or share your content or yourself particularly with the world. So yeah, definitely contact. I'm going to Anchor or podcast. One thing you want to do is that you ensure that you have a topic that you want to focus on or a niche. However, I'm not big on niches because I feel that if you have something to say about if you have an interest, why not share with the world? That's because you have a niche. Niching down too much restricts you to just one particular thing. And I know that you are more than just one particular thing. But then again, it's just my personal opinion. And if you think that podcasting is not that big, you're wrong, guys. You're wrong. Podcasting is a big deal. A lot of people listen to podcasts on a daily basis. I listen to podcasts every single time. People listen to podcasts while they're in transit, either to work, to a place, or anywhere. They don't want to listen to somebody's voice to get informed, entertained, or just be engaged by a particular topic that they're really, really passionate about. So podcasting is a really big deal. And if you're finding an industry or a platform for you to really, really grow an audience base, and you're concerned about, I personally don't like to write, so maybe blogging is not going to be part of my forte. Maybe I don't want to do YouTube videos because I'm not really confident with the whole editing and putting myself out there and showing my face. Podcasting gives you that room to remain anonymous physically, but still have that room and the openness, the freedom to express yourself to the world and share what you have to the world. And you can just, be yourself and share with the world. Okay, so podcasting is really, really great. So just let yourself be, let yourself grow, start a podcast channel, and just scale your page. We are all influencers in our own different right, because we all have communities. Even if there are just 2 or 3 people, that is a community. That is somebody that is influenced by who we are, by the content that we share, and are sharing them also. So don't let anything hold you back. Start a podcast channel today and thank me for it. Don't mind me. Thank yourself for it, because at the end of the day, you are the one that is actually putting yourself out there and creating content that you need. And ensure you definitely subscribe to my channel, like, subscribe, and share. My name is Oma, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.